evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. How is everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing, guys? We are here. We are here. I thought I'd do a little late night stream. Hey, MLS, how you doing? I'm alive, dude. I wanted to grab you for some stuff. By the way, we need to do a legal stream. There's some like interesting legal stuff happening, and I need to grab you for it. Thank you for popping up in chat and reminding me. I'll DM you. Fuck. It's been ages since we've done a stream together. We need to do some shit. I am of course referring to the current court case going on about, oh god, what was it, like restreams and stuff. There's some interesting shit there. And a couple of other things, let's be fair. Listen, I woke up and there's been something at the back of my mind for like the last day or so, and it's a quote tweet of one of my tweets that's bugging me. It's quite rare that I dwell on a tweet I receive. It's like usually I'll see a tweet, somebody will respond to me, and I'll just be like, I don't really give a shit. I think people are aware of this. Now, I'm not referring to Machete Paul, okay? This person started tweeting at me because some like Lio shit. And then they asked me a question about Vlad, and the question, like, fuck it, we'll get into it. I'll explain. We'll give a preamble on how I ended up here, okay? Metal Man, member for 13 months at Coping. Can I write you off as a dependent this year? Sure, fuck it. Send this clip to the IRS. Yes, yeah, sure. I live in your basement. We all know this. Right. Okay, so there were claims that Lio was on Letterbox. I don't actually know what the fuck Letterbox is, I'll be honest with you. And Lio was on Letterbox tweeting at the Cupidite group, or like some of the kids around Cupidite or some shit, that was made a couple of days ago. I thought that was pretty interesting, actually. I was like, it's pretty extreme, because I had asked Lio whether he was going to do anything about the Cupidite stuff now with sort of like the other side of the Goat Cadu drama. He was like, nah, I don't really give a shit. Vlad's kind of invested in doing something about it, but like, that's about it. So seeing these like comments on Letterboxd, I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I went to ask Lio, and no, they're fake. Lio has not gone and made a Letterboxd account, at least according to him. I think the I think the giveaway is that one of the messages includes Lio saying, I am your daddy. And I've known Lio Convoy now for many years. That's depressing as fuck. I've known Lio for like 2 years now, and I have never known Lio to ever be like, I call me daddy. I think that's very un-Lio-like. He's also like, the language is a bit more vulgar than Lio would normally post, so I was like, yeah, it's pretty suspicious anyway. But anyway, regardless, I answered this question. Machete Paul then basically asked me some questions about Vlad. Let's just do it this way. Where is it? Yeah, anyways, while I have your attention, Beckett, what are your thoughts on Vlad destroying hard drive? He spent a year claiming had illegal content on it within a few months of people mentioning CPS. Now, the reason I didn't take this seriously is because I was there. Nobody mentioned CPS. What the fuck are you talking about? And I was just like, this is tourist shit. This hard drive has been discussed to death. For those who don't know, actually, as far as I'm aware, there was nothing on the hard drive that Vlad shot. I don't know whether I'm, like, peeling back the curtain a bit too much here, but the actual, like, illegal content that Vlad was talking about with this shit was largely, like, 4chan memes. It was, like, gross out, like, 4chan shit from back in the day. And like, the hard drive became like a fucking meme, and Vlad just destroyed basically an empty hard drive, because this was from years and years and years ago. And then it came down to, I didn't expect you to take it seriously, Beckett, because I was just like laughing at this dude, because you might have to confront the fact that you're friends with a weirdo. There is no universe where it isn't a red flag that he destroyed the hard drive instead of letting someone review the content. Once again, literally nobody during this entire drama asked to review the contents of the hard drive. This all came down from like the raid on Queen Seraphina's server. Like, again, fucking years ago. There were threats threats of CPS, cool, but by Peanuts mostly. Dude. The whole fucking dude. Was that the shit that was said in like the what was it? Like the side chat during that stream? And yeah, but but the Psy stuff happened what, a year later? A year after the hard drive? Like the CPS stuff, as far as I'm aware, was very late. I don't remember any comments in 2024 about calling CPS on Vlad, actually. I like maybe something in Akumu's side chat, like at the with the Dreamer stuff, but not really. So I just didn't really take this seriously. And like again, I'm getting pretty used to at this point hearing random people pop up and being like, "Oh my god, do you know about this thing?" Yes, I do. Yes, we discussed it fucking years ago. It's years ago. And I just like I'm just refusing to take any of this seriously anymore. Because it is deeply retarded. That's kind of my position. I just don't care. Anyway, this is not a shot at Machete Paul. I get it. There's a lot of Lio and Vlad haters. Have at it, guys. I don't really care. Not the point. Not the reason we're here. The reason we're here is this tweet. This quote tweet was gnawing away at my mind, okay? I was like, there's something about this fucking... And I did actually go and look at this account and have a little look-see. Because it's like, February 2026. That's a very interesting new account that's cropped up, isn't it? It's very odd. And again, cleared by Florida law enforcement because it doesn't fit a charge. However, we all know Lio is on Letterboxd. It's really simple. Typing style matches 100%. Beckett, I wouldn't stick up for this dude, nor lie for him, or you'll end up like little Jeff. Interesting. So that's a lot of law enforcement talk there. That's a lot of law enforcement talk there from a random alt account. And we've also got this comment from Dreamer. Again, like, even Dreamer is like, yeah, it's fake, found evidence, either that or someone decided to remove comments for fun. Lies community and Vlads are still spawn camping like predators, marking it on their calendars, so maybe you should hold your friend Vlad accountable on his public comments, maybe. Like, if Vlad wants to, I don't know, wait until Cupidite's 18 and then go after, I don't care. I don't care. Cupidite's a weird freak. I don't care. I'm not, I think Cupidite's going to turn into another birdie where a lot of people, like, in... oh god, like 2 years time, a year's time, are going to have to answer questions as to why they didn't do anything about Cupidite at the time. It's going to be one of those. So I kind of just don't give a shit. Am I going to cover Cupidite? No. I literally, I've talked enough about Cupidite. And again, as I said on Dicker's stream the other night, everything I've learned about Cupidite I've learned against my will. But it is interesting that, like, this person's so emphatic. Now, if... if you're thinking, hey, is this a Finny alt? is Finny back? Yes, Finny is back. The dog fucker has returned. And I found this very interesting. You know, the timing of this is pretty interesting. And somebody else did actually come to me and say, you know, this is a Finny alt, right? My name is Jeff. Your name is Jeff. Thank you, Buttercat. Thank you for the member for 7 months. Much appreciated. Thank you, 7 months of coping. Now, there is a call we never went over, guys. There is a call we never went over, which was, as you might remember, Finny's #1 hater, for some reason, maybe unsurprisingly, actually, is Fox Azure. Fox Azure fucking hates Finny, and probably because, like, Finny was trying to, like, get Fox Azure, like, rearrested. Fox has, like, his own little history, which is, like, pretty well known. But Finny basically, like, went after Fox, like, IRL. Fox was like, fuck this. During the previous calls, we heard, like, Fox gathering evidence that basically Finny fucked a dog. That was the claim. And there is actually another call. There is another call, and oof, It is a doozy because this motherfucker lies so much and is so fucking delusional. It's actually kind of wild. And I realized seeing this that we never went over that call. I can't remember why. I think there were other things happening at the time where we just never got to it. But with Finney back and tweeting on a new alt account, I thought it might be time. I thought it might be time to have a little chilled out stream. Listen to listen to this shit show. I'm disappointed that the AF Fox was not Brian Mullins. I haven't done any Brian Mullins in absolutely fucking ages. We do need to do a Brian stream soon. Was this the fucking guy who faked being a soldier or something? Yeah, so this is the guy who faked being a cop in Texas, which is probably why the tweet about law enforcement was just scratching at the back of my mind. But he also claimed to be military police in Finland. He claimed his family was from Russia. This dude is a compulsive liar. The only true thing seems to be that he did indeed fuck a dog. Despite being a fucking zoo hunter. So this is the guy who said he was finishing shit. Yes. This is the Finnish guy. I doubt Lie would be able to handle Sallow. Now that's my wheelhouse. But also it's well shot and interesting story that was never finished. But man, it's up its own ass. I don't know what Sallow is. Am I just going fucking crazy? Why are there so many furry military officers or police officers? I'm noticing a pattern. I mean, to be fair, this guy, as far as anyone can tell, has literally never been in the military. I think according to his ex-boyfriend, who is also a zoophile, he was an accountant or something. Why would Dreamer be looking at Sallow? What the fuck is Sallow? What am I missing here? Is it this one? Sallow? I don't know what this is. Okay. I've got no fucking idea. Okay. They're talking about Dream watching Sallow. Don't look it up. Okay. I'm good. In Soviet Russia, what the fuck are we don't watch. It's weird and made to be gross. Okay, cool. I'm good. Thanks. The Finnish guy who can't speak Finnish and doesn't understand Finnish and forgot a lot of it despite saying it's his mother tongue. Yeah, well, he was claiming he also grew up in Russia. And he's yes, we lived in the coldest place in Russia, with my grandparents or some shit. Okay, cool. Now listen. I've got no visuals for this. But I have set a goal. If you would like a dinosaur video, you need to hit the goal. Okay. We're gonna do this old school style. If you would like to see Game 2 dinosaurs, you need to hit the goal. That's your goal reward. I need something to I don't know, what we're gonna put on instead while we wait. Stare at during this tree. There are so many things I could say about the movie, but they're just wrong on so many levels. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is in this movie? Fascists hide out in a castle and live out their final days of World War II in extreme debauchery. Actually, that sounds really good. What the fuck? That sounds like a great plan, dude. Thank you, Pinker, for the 10. Dinosaurs, love to see it. Beckett and the Game Dude crossover when? Dude, I would love to interview Game Dude. I would love to interview Game Dude. That would be fucking fascinating. That'd be incredible. Game Dude is hiding in Hong Kong from the Canadian Civil Court. I mean, last I heard he was in Mexico, but that was years ago. Guys, I think we're just piquing his interest in the movie. I mean, you might be. I do like fucking weird cinema. That is true. He still owes Priestess a coconut stream. That is also true. That is true. I do need to do the coconut stream. Okay. Also, as a bit of housekeeping before we get into this, it's not super long. It's only an hour. Bit of housekeeping. I do want to do a give and ant stream. I am looking for a new video idea. I don't know whether I'll ever get the food shops video done. I feel like the food shop stuff may have passed. It moves too quickly. I mean, food shops has lost the majority of her viewership. Destiny doesn't seem to be friendly with her anymore. Her friends, like, his friends seem to have, like, stopped him promoting the weird fucking lolicon pedo woman. There is some really funny things there. I might convert it into a stream. May still become a video, I don't know yet. But I am looking for things. I need to be inspired, okay? I am an artist. I need inspiration. I was Dude, I was even looking at maybe doing a Goat Kadu video or something short. Like, I want something solidified for the Goat Kadu drama. Just like any time that she comes into any new community, it's like, have you seen the Goat Kadu video? Someone needs to do a Goat Kadu video. I will sponsor someone else to do it. Metal Man with a 5. Beckett, watch the film and then stream your thoughts. Dear God, how bad is this fucking thing? Also, I've watched Gilla's Doodle Tones video like 4 times now. Shit is so awesome. I didn't know Gilla had done a Doodle Tones video. So, I do want to have a look at some shit. I'm also aware of the Nux stuff, obviously. I speak to Nicandros semi-regularly through DMs. So I'm very pleased he's got that out. I'm not sure what I'm doing for the Nuxtaku stuff. I might let it percolate a bit and then get involved. I am also interested, as somebody pointed out to me, the amount of people who know Nuxtaku. Dickers, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Dickers Raiders. I am certainly very interested in one element of the Nuxtaku shit. So I should be clear, I was aware of Nuxtaku's Discord shit probably about 2 months ago. It's probably about 2 months ago. Because I was talking to Nicandros about it. And so none of this comes as a surprise to me. I'm not like, oh my god, Nicandros, I can't believe this. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck, I knew. But one thing that's been pointed out to me and I am interested in is the amount of people who've known Nuxtaku over the years. And it's not like he was secretive about what his content was. Now, there's certain people like Moist Critical who I don't know how much of, like, I don't know how much I believe, like, Moist Critical watches the content of the people he, like, talks to or collaborates with or whatever. But certainly people like Umpaville, Mudahar, other people, like, because they've been in the videos. They've been in the fucking videos that Nux has done. Like, it seems unbelievable that they wouldn't be aware of this shit. So I do think that is probably worth, I don't know, questioning. Apparently Tactical Templar, I think, like, British Runner tweeted something about Tactical Templar saying that Nicandros' video was just like a lie. And no one can really point out where the lie is. As far as I'm aware, the reality is that Nuxtaku very obviously had minors in his Discord with no appropriate age gating while producing content talking about, shall we say, inappropriate topics for minors. I don't know, it's sort of bang to fucking right. I have also seen a bit of Nuxtaku's response to this on stream where he's like, oh, you know, some people got past the age gating in the Discord and that was really bad of them. Bro, you didn't have any fucking age gating. What are you talking about? Bro, this is your paid Discord, motherfucker. So yeah, Shadman thread number 2. I was thinking whether it was worth doing a second Shadman thread, but the reason the Shadman thread made sense is because everyone knew what Shad was doing, right? Shad wasn't, like, secretly doing lolicon porn. Shad was defended en masse by people who were like, actually, this is a free speech issue, and people should be able to draw whatever they want. So, like, I don't know if that's the same with Nuxtaku. I mean, there are certainly other people who've collaborated with Nuxtaku in the similar content bracket who now might be a little bit, feel a bit inconvenient about that previous content. Also, what the fuck? Can someone explain to me what the hell is going on with Chibi reviews? Why is Chibi? Where is this shit? I don't know. Hold on a second. Let me find this Chibi review shit. Where is it? Yeah, this. Hold on. I saw this and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Also, Christopher with the 5. Yo can always watch Caleb Panic crash out. That was funny. He might have rage quit streaming because of it. Wait, what happened? What happened to Christopher? DM me. What happened with Caleb Hammer? That dude has always like weirded me out. Like, fuck that guy. I just lost my fiance, my best friend, and my entire friend group in 24 hours. I have never been more alone than right now. Delete the post with my hospital armband to clarify. I am fine and was discharged this morning from the hospital. I had a mental break and I did almost die last night, but I was saved at the last moment. Honestly, don't want to elaborate too much further if I can help it. What the fuck happened to Chibi Reviews? I know very little about this guy, like, realistically. So apparently he suffered, like, Falgi sent me something. Hold on a sec. Thank you, Falgi. Let's have a look at this. After suffering a mental breakdown, I know I haven't put it on the mainstream. I refuse to put Reddit on the mainstream today. I can't be bothered. Dude, it feels so dirty. After suffering a mental breakdown and going to the hospital, YouTuber Chibi Reviews claims to have lost his fiance and his entire friendship group. Yeah, like, dude, the fuck happened? What the fuck happened to this dude? He was quite happily like tweeting away at like about like fucking Lolicon Taurus or something. Chibi Reviews, Phoebe side incoming. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Rose, for 6 months of coping. Beckett, D'Angelo Wallace woke, scolded Caleb, and then Caleb crashed out and said he'd sue D'Angelo, lol. Needless to say, he handled it well. What the, okay, someone needs to send me a link to that as well. What the fuck? Dude, okay, look, I've been really tired this week. I've been very sleepy. That's actually insane. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, do we have time to do this? Do we have time to do this? Maybe we do. I think we do. Oh, this is...
So says...
This is like 40 minutes. We're not watching the whole of this. So, like... D'Angelo Wallace is back? Why is D'Angelo Wallace back? What the fuck is going on?
Caleb Hammer in a live stream that took place on his channel with over 2.8 million subscribers, in which he delivered the single worst response I have ever received in the entire time I've been on the internet. This, for me, is like the equivalent of a ukulele apology or Shane Dawson screaming on a live stream. Caleb came in hot, okay? I'm suing D'Angelo is what he named the live after it ended. And fun.
Okay, hold on, let's have a look at this. What the fuck?
Do not come on this show if you do not want to be called something in the title and thumbnail. And then they sit in front of me and I ask them, hey, before we start filming, do I have consent to make fun of you and make a thumbnail and call you names and make it good?
Dude, what the fuck am I watching? Christopher with a 5. I DM both of Wallace's videos since Caleb deleted his response. Also, the mic drop at the end is awesome. Of which one? Also, wait, hold on. Does anyone have like a fucking... Does anyone have a copy of this Caleb stream? I kind of... Listen, is there an archive of this fucking Caleb stream? As funny as this song is, because I will watch the whole of this fucking Caleb stream if I have to then. Because that sounds legitimately very funny. Not tonight, but like, what the fuck? Bro, how has this gone downhill so badly? This is what he said on stream and he deleted the VOD. No way. Dude. I can't stand D'Angelo Wallace either, okay? Dude, this is fucking ridiculous. Caleb Hammer has the mic drop. Okay. Thank you for 2. Dude, I need this stream. Someone find me this fucking stream. I like... How bad a crash out was this? I see Caleb Hammer tweet every now and again, and I've seen him tweeting about like getting like woke scolded and shit. I didn't realize that was this is what it's in reference to. He can deliver good clapbacks until he comes up against someone who can absolutely clap back hard against him. Then he leaves the internet again. I mean, he does strike me as somebody, kind of fucking ridiculous. He got doxxed over a Dan tweet he made over a scene. Plus, he's a lolcow. Chibi is a lolcow. He has a thread on Kiwi Farms. Oh, okay, yeah, it kind of makes sense. The Dan stuff is like, dude. Dan is one of those animes that's like probably you shouldn't admit to liking. I've personally never seen it. I've only ever seen clips of it, and my impression of being like, I don't know if you can watch this anime without going to prison in the UK. There's something about the Dan anime where I'm like, listen, all anime has fan service. It's rare that you get an entire anime that appears to be purely fan service.
Nothing. Every single person that I've met that's a social justice warrior, or like the old school woke, not like the old school woke, the new woke.
Where does he even find these people? Okay, I will say this. If you go on a Caleb Hammer stream looking like this, if you turn up on someone's stream who is known for taking the piss out of people and telling you you're bad with money, I don't know, that feels like a you problem. Like, it feels like a choice that you have made to fuck a section of your life up. Like, 100 answer with a 5. Him having his staff repeat, this show is not for you and that's okay, right before crashing out again was golden. If you can watch, then watch, bro. Someone get me this fucking stream. Yeah, sadly he deleted it, so all we've got is the AI song to go by. Listen, I just want to work out what the fucking happened. Why is there a boogie clip? Super Trout with the 5. He acts like he gets off on woke scolding people. I mean, like, yeah? It's like financially, like, scolding people. All the shorts are Caleb going, oh my god, how are you like this? Bro, you invited them on. You'll bring them on as content. Why are you shocked by this? Dude, it's such a riff.
Racist, I will make fun of that.
Oh, D'Angelo, that is. Oh yeah, I mean, D'Angelo's a fucking crazy woke scold. Always has been. Like, D'Angelo Wallace is a fucking lunatic.
Watch the content, you pathetic piece of trash. You can't make valid criticisms. I don't hate gay people. Some people would say we have too many gays working at this company. That's a joke again. You write a title that is outrageous and silly, and you say I'm homophobic. You say I'm sexist. No, you're fucking stupid. You are a performative weirdo. You are not the moral arbiter of the world. You do not get to decide what.
Did he say all of this during his stream? Bro, just don't respond.
Is good content, you are nothing. You are pathetic. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You are a bad person. You are a negative force in this world. You have no legacy. You have no legacy. Na 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 na. You have no legacy. You are pathetic.
Didn't he publicize false accusations against Akumo? Yes, D'Angelo Wallace did indeed attack Akumo on Twitter. Of course he fucking did. Dude, do you know who does have a legacy? Fucking Akumo. Akumo is like internet. I swear to God, Akumo is going to end up as one of these people in like 10 years' time who's like actually like cult internet famous. And everyone's just going to be like, did you know that when he was like 15, D'Angelo Wallace attacked him? Bro is like set up for like the fucking weirdest internet career. It's actually insane.
You are a slop commentator. You are nothing. financial lives over the last 4 years. You haven't never positively impacted somebody's life besides entertainment once. Fuck you. You have no moral ground to stand on. We have done more than you have ever done in your
Okay. That's I can't take any more of the fucking Avril Lavigne shit. Yes, Caleb said all of it. It's in the Rico Lab Hammer video. Also, Boogie was in Caleb's financial audit. That's fucking insane. Okay, I want to see this like hammer drop.
That there's also a bunch of other things that could be talked about with
Thank you,
Caleb
Christopher.
Hammer. People
Five.
have already made these videos. They're on the platform. You can watch those. But yeah, this guy is just like, I'm out of energy now. And I'm sorry. I wasn't even really supposed to be working yesterday. It was my day off. I just wanted to put that video out. That way I could get this video together, try to draw some attention to the other things people are saying about him. But honestly, the content that I'm posting right now is genuinely the best I can do. And no wonder he freaked out so hard. I kept trying to figure out like why was he reacting this way? Why was he reacting this way? This explains it. If you're worried that everyone's going to find out on a bigger level about the pedo chats, well, they just did.
What? What do you mean the pedo chats? Oh, the problem is I don't trust D'Angelo Wallace as far as I can throw them in a catapult. Like, the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. What pedo chats? Listen, I know Caleb is like a weird sex freak. He had like all these like gay sex allegations, but like you can't just be like, yeah, the pedo chats and then sign off. That's fucking insane. What? Those chats are sus as fuck. I mean, what chats? What, dude? I'm coming to this fresh. Okay, we got to pivot. What do you mean, pedo chats, dude? What, bro? It's the Scott Schaefer shit, and your mileage may vary on how much you trust him. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how much I trust Schaefer. Probably not much, I'll be honest, but he said some weird stuff about 16 and 17-year-olds in some old Snapchats. How old are we talking, and how old was Caleb at the time, and how weird? Nick said it pretty well, even if you disagree with everything D'Angelo said. Caleb still handled it atrociously bad. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously true. You can go through it one day. Yeah, you can do that, Falgi. Christopher with the 5. Caleb made jokes about a 16-year-old dude in his college group chat while his friends told him to please stop. That's pretty weird. Yeah, that's pretty fucking weird. Caleb admits to saying it, though. I think he was early 20s. Caleb was 23. Interesting. And sending porn? Okay, fuck me. Yeah, I need to see more of this shit. So we're doing the Saber Spark or Chris thing again? Dude. Scott is kind of unhinged, also was trying to accuse him of being a closeted gay. I mean, to be fair, I think I've heard the closeted gay arguments before quite a few times. It does seem to me like there's pretty good evidence that Caleb is at the very least bisexual. And yes, he admitted that it was him, and they were jokes. It depends on the joke, right? It depends on what those comments are and what the context is, because it's like, if you're saying some really fucked up shit and then being like, I was just joking about the rape, guys, okay? It was all a joke, even when I tied it to the radiator. It's like, okay, it's not a joke, is it? You tied it to a radiator. Heteroflexible. It was a group chat where they all did things like that. Okay, then maybe I don't fucking care that much. Like, your group chat's weird, bro, but it was like, if it's like years and years ago, and I don't know how much, like, it's one of these things. There's a reason the meme of like the group chat leaking exists. It's because it's like, dude, if you saw some of the group chats I'm in, you'd be like, wow, Chris the Narc's a fucking dick. That's not true. Chris is lovely. Also, every time I mention him or a group chat, he sends me a death threat. It's what annoys me about Scott Schaefer videos. He's honed in on Caleb and just ignore the fact that the whistleblower was a part of the weirdo pedo shit. Okay. Okay, cool. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, we might take a look at this. I want to see the full live stream. I only really care about seeing the full live stream. I mean, D'Angelo Wallace being a dishonest interlocutor isn't exactly news. It's just D'Angelo Wallace being D'Angelo Wallace, right? I think the group chat is defo a red flag. I mean, the problem with all this shit is, like, if you're going to judge people by the group chats they're in, holy shit, a lot of people are going to get cancelled. Holy fuck. I mean, this is always like, if you go back and watch the, like, Cine video, in group chats like that, it's quite important to look at, like, the context of the chat. Because, like, there's definitely, like, in certain group chats, like, blame to assign, but you've got to be really cautious at what level and, like, why you're assigning blame, right? If the accusation is, like, you and your friends are fucking weird, that's a very different accusation to you and your friends are fucking pedophiles. Do you know what I mean? That's like a world away from each other. Do people hate D'Angelo just for the Tom stuff or for other reasons? I mean, for me, I hate D'Angelo Wallace because they're a weird woke scold and always have been. And it's just, they're just incredibly fucking annoying. Like, the same reason I hate, like, a lot of the kind of, like, SJW woke scold creators from the 2010s. They are fucking insufferable. The group chat is only a red flag if something comes out, otherwise it looks like jokes where Caleb makes himself look like a pedophile. Yeah, like, it's one of those things where... Oh, God, who were we saying this about? Who were we saying about this about, like, last year? Oh, fuck, it was Aiden. We were saying about this recently, right? Aiden makes a load of edgy jokes, but then actually tries to dox Lowe's wife, and it recontextualizes the edgy jokes. And it's like this basic thing of, if you make racist jokes, it's like, well, they're just jokes, guys. Until you're, like, caught committing an actual hate crime. It's like, huh, maybe that wasn't a joke. Christopher with the 5. Okay, it's someone else's turn. I'm all out of whale oil for these dinos. Thank you, Christopher. Yes, I am. I have realized that I've got no visuals, so I am literally just waiting until the goal rolls over so we can start the video. Listen, I didn't plan this very well. I literally got up and was like, we're streaming this. I am very transparent today.